There's this tension that Christian men feel, especially when they look at the life of Jesus. You know, we're supposed to be like Jesus, but at certain times Jesus is as bold as a lion, then other times he's as meek as a lamb. Now, I wrote a book that deals with this conundrum. It's called The Map, The Way of All Great Men. And I take the teachings from that book and built the weekend around that, and I teach the men how to find the Bible's hidden map to manhood.
I've been waiting just to wake up one day with some sort of clarity of what I was supposed to turn into, or some sort of revelation, and I didn't have a map. You know, I just didn't, and it's just like a bomb went off on my head.
And it just made a whole new paradigm for me of what being a father and what being a man is all about.
A lot of times we leave our men's retreats wondering, okay, how do we take this experience down the mountain? How do we take it back? I don't know how not to take this one because it challenged me.
I build the entire weekend around a mountain climbing metaphor. So one of the first things I do is ask the guys to form climbing teams of 2, 3, or 4.
That simple format allowed us to share with each other, but not have that fear factor of, oh my gosh, they're going to find out my deepest, darkest secrets. So it worked out really well that way.
Made great new friends, opened my eyes to the fact that I'm not alone in my struggles, I'm not alone in my walk, and I've got some good partnership.
I built the retreat on what I call the 10-10 format. I speak for about 10 minutes, I shut up, and let the guys talk things over for 10 minutes.
I thought the 10-10 format helped guys to connect. It helped us to build those relationships, which is really the main reason we're here.
We had some of the most engaging conversations with men. The 10 minutes went by fast. I think the whole format works really well.
I did like the way that we broke up right away and that we could talk about the subject immediately, because so often in my pea brain, since I'll think about something, and if I don't have an outlet right away, I lose it. So it helped to go 10-10, 10-10.
I really think that that Dave's onto something.
Dave's teaching was great. You know, Dave is very good. He's a lot of visuals. He connects with people. He seems like one of us.
Animated, engaging. It's really important to have a speaker that's engaging, that you can follow, that sort of really gets it.
You see, when a boy reaches a certain age, he's anxious to put his childhood behind him. What did the Apostle Paul say? When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I reasoned as a child, but when I became a man, what did I do? I put childish things away. And yet every Sunday at 9:45, we show images of Jesus hanging out with children, so that when a boy reaches 13, 14 years old, he throws Jesus into the same dumpster with his Legos. And so that's what Jesus looks like now, the Jewish camp counselor without the whistle.
You know when you see Rocky and you get shivers, you know, at the end and stuff. You know, a couple things Dave said, I got shivers. I was like, my God, it's something clicked in my head. You know, and I've never felt like that, you know, before. And so I'm excited. I really am.